friends, I have a fun activity for you today, what I like to call a scribble collage. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create our own paper using scribbles, or design our own paper using scribbles, and then create our own creative collage out of it. What you'll need for this project is paper, colors, pencil, scissors, and glue or glue stick. I hope you enjoy this project. All right, to get started, you'll need several pieces of paper, some colored pencils, or whatever colors you may have at home. Anything you can use to scribble with will work, and a pencil. All right, let's get started. Now, I am going to decorate this paper using scribbles, or by making scribbles, but I want to make some variety of color with my scribbles, so I'm actually going to cut this in half. If you have a separate piece of paper, you can just use a separate piece of paper, but just to not waste paper, I'll cut it in half. So I'm gonna pick some warm colors to start out with to decorate my paper, but you can pick whatever colors you want. So I'm gonna start scribbling, and notice how I'm actually using both of these colored pencils at the same time to scribble. So I'm really getting in a cool design. Now you really want to fill up as much white as possible because it'll make the collage that much more dynamic. It'll make it stick out much more. And just have fun with this. It's fun to scribble. Just kind of let your brain just kind of rest for a little bit and just see what your hand does, where it takes you. Okay, I think I've got a good amount of scribbling on this one. Now I'm going to do the same thing but with different colors on this one. So I think I'll pick blue and green to scribble. Okay, all right, I've got my two scribbled papers that I'm going to use to make my collage. Now, this is called the Crazy Shape Collage because, and I have some scribbles on the other hand too, on the other side too, because we are going to make our own shapes, cut them out, and then they will reveal the scribbles. It'll show a really cool design. So I'm going to draw some shapes that I will cut out. You could have your shapes be, shapes you recognize, like geometric shapes, like circles and squares, or if you want to make up your own shapes like I'm doing, you can do that as well. So I'm kind of doing a combination of shapes that I recognize and shapes that I'm making up. And just have fun drawing shapes. Just kind of have fun with this process. Okay, I've got my shapes down. Now I'm going to cut them out. Okay, let's see all these shapes I have. So this is when it gets really fun because now we are going to create a collage using our shapes. So you'll get another piece of paper, and you can kind of pull your shapes up and start arranging them in ways that you think look interesting to you. You could overlap your shapes if you want to, or keep them separate. But honestly, you could probably spend hours and hours just trying to arrange your shapes in different interesting patterns to make it look cool for your collage. Once you've sort of decided what you want your shapes collage to look like, and of course at this point, as I'm interrupting myself, at this point, if you think to yourself, I could use a couple more shapes, well, just go ahead, go back to your original scribbles and start cutting out more shapes if that's what you want. So this is when you get to really be an artist because you get to decide how you want everything to be arranged. Nobody else is going to be able to tell you how to arrange your own artwork. Here we go. Oh, very cool. I love how this is being arranged. All right. Once you feel really satisfied with your Scribble collage, then you're going to get a glue stick. And you're going to get a glue stick and you're going to glue down your shapes. All right, I just finished gluing down all of my shapes, and here is my Scribble shape collage. I had a lot of fun making it, and I hope you did too. Well, I hope that you had fun making your own Scribble collage. Now, this is one of those activities that can be endlessly creative. Go back, create some more Scribble designs with different colors. Experiment with bigger shapes, smaller shapes, overlapping shapes. Really, the world is your oyster with this. There's so much creativity to be had. So I hope that you have a lot of fun making this project and have a wonderful rest of your day.